Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU for Relentless Push East. So, we are slowly waiting upon the institution and hoping that it spreads rather quickly. We have, at the moment, 87.95%, looking for a little bit more, because in all of about 2 years, I believe it is, let's just double check. Yeah, in about 2 years, we have technology to pick up, and we want Tech 10 so we can become Russia. Bonus points, though, is that it looks like our neighbor has this already, so that's a 5% discount. I'm assuming that's going to be the Commonwealth, since they did just become the Commonwealth. Yeah, they're a little bit behind in other areas, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, so, let's see. As it stands, we have 2 years between now and tech. I think, let's see, if it's a total of 600 for base cost, it'll be slightly below because we have, minus 5%, and then we do have an idea or two. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3 of those. So that's an extra 6% off, as it's 2% for each idea. So realistically, that'll save us 60 power overall. Well, 66, but who's counting? So we'd already have enough as it is. So I think what we do is let's go to our capital, and we're going to hit the button one more time. We're going to increase this, try and get this up and running as fast as possible. So that should only be, what's that? 4 months? Yeah, 4 months, and we should have the institution in our capital, and it should start expanding fairly rapidly. So when that happens, we'll go ahead and we will, see how fast this goes around, and if we can embrace it with some burger loans. So, looks like we're still coring up a couple of provinces out over here, which is fantastic. Oirat's getting their butt kicked by the Mongols, which is going to be interesting when we fight them, because I'm sure we will as we expand out that direction. So we'll let that be. We don't have any particularly terrible rebels. We have some armies doing some rebel suppression, but again, we'll sort things out one step at a time. We also have our subjects really close back to being loyal. We're improving our relation with Caradel, which is fantastic, so we'll have them to feed off some more claims in the future. And Norway is slowly coming back to their senses after we forcibly converted them to the correct faith. But either way, it is what it is, and not much can be done about that. Alright, and there we go. Colonialism has appeared in Moscow. Fantastic. So, rebels have also fired, but that's for Norwegian noble rebels. Okay, well, they won't break away anytime soon, so we'll leave them be. So, let's see. How is the institution going now in the surrounding provinces? 3.6 per month. That'll be there fairly soon. 3.23 is also fairly respectable. 1.3, yeah, less good. 0.64 even worse. 2.23 is not bad. Yeah, so it's going to take a little while for it to continue on, but it is not as bad as it could be. We are slowly picking it up in a couple of these provinces since we have connection to friendly provinces with the institution. All of that is rather nice, and hopefully, yeah, that'll reduce the cost just a fraction from what we will have in the future. Now, let's see. Is there any buildings here? Yeah, okay, so this one here has a natural harbor, which we will go and upgrade at some point. I do wonder whether it's worth sinking a little bit of development in there just to increase its growth. But you know what? For now, let's see. Let's double check our power production. So we actively have enough power as it stands for us to be able to pick up tech, given our discounts. So realistically, we get 12 per month. We'll times that by 12, so that's 144. Oh, actually, I did my math wrong in the last episode for some reason. Oh well, makes no difference. 12 by 12, that is 144. And then we still have a couple of months on top of that, so that'll be about 180 development for administrative power. So I think what we do here is, let's see. I am tempted to put this on the institution growth just to get a little bit more power. And realistically, with the price of things, I think we go ahead and spend just a little. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go for... Yeah, we'll do, say, 1, 2, and then we'll do another development here. And that means we can upgrade this harbor at some point in the future. But that'll also help the institution spread here a little bit quicker. That'll be there in the not too distant future. Colonialism has been embraced, so that must be Sweden. Yeah, the rest is kind of whatever it is. Not much can be done. Oh well, let's see. Can we go ahead and switch over to... Yes, we can. Advancement effort. That'll be ideal. We'll do the same thing here. Again, a little bit of money is well and truly worth it in my opinion. If that speeds up the process, yeah, that'll certainly help. So let's see, that now takes us to 1519. Alright, well, we'll try and stay in peace for as long as we can. That does give us an extra little bit of growth, which is always nice. So we'll try and let that be. Reducing our overextension, that'll also help us, I'm fairly sure, just for the stability of our nation. So that's all of that sorted. We now have... What do we have? Yeah, just a couple of rebels that are looking to fire at some point in the future. But none of which are that particularly dangerous. These guys have, yeah, 8.4% chance per month. You could always go ahead and provoke them when they do make progress if we so desire. And what on earth are these fools doing? Alright, let's have stop and look. So they're fighting Denmark. And they're allied to Hungary, Brandenburg, Dithmarschen, Palatinate, who is a subject, will also be in there. And Austria will also protect them. You know what? I think I've had enough of this alliance. We're really not making any progress here. And they keep drawing us into wars. I think we're going to take the prestige loss. And we'll lose the Diplo rep for the next 4 years. Yeah, I'm done helping them grow super huge. And yeah, our relationship ends here. I'm done. Should have gone ahead and told them we don't want to get called into any wars. But I'm not having a bar of that anymore. So these guys are going to be fighting for a while. That's fine by me. Austria is in on the war? No. Maybe they're just not in on the war just yet. But either way, that's for them to sort out and not really my problem. It is what it is. Sweden is, yeah, not involved, so we couldn't have gained any cause. Yeah, we definitely made the right call there, not joining on in. That's just ridiculous. Alright, but it looks like we're still losing out on our naval ability. What is this? So our current maximum is 1,044. We need 9 each month and use 13 on missions. Alright, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to take, I don't know, one of you and put that to port. Hopefully that allows us to make a little bit of progress. How about now? 12. Okay, so we need another 3 naval vessels. Alright, so there we go. We'll go ahead and shuffle them back home. We'll let them try and make a little bit of money. At least if we're now neutral. Yeah, we gain 9, we use 9. That is fine. To fully reinforce your navies, you need 7 sailors. 4 of them will reach it this month. Okay, so you know what? I guess we still need to keep on reducing. So let's leave these guys there. I thought we had gone ahead and built up a dock in a couple of these places. Apparently we're a little bit of money short to build one in Never. I guess we should have built one there before, but oh well, it is what it is. They have... Yeah, that'll definitely be the next place we build one, and that should solve all of our problems in that regard. Still a couple of months away. We're only making 5 ducats per month. That is because we have a level 3 advisor, but that is what it is. It's helping us make progress on our idea group and makes sure that we can become Russia. So it's fairly reasonable. All right, so let's see. What else have we got? Right now, with our rebel factions, I suppose maybe we start drilling some of these armies. Yeah, let's go ahead and merge these guys. We'll go ahead and enable drilling. That'll stop a little bit of rebel suppression, which I think is perfectly fine. Having some better troops will be rather beneficial for when we do go back to war. Knowledge sharing has ended with Sweden because there is no institution for us to learn. Oh, we've gained an extra siege pip on one of our generals, which is very nice. A 3-pip siege is rather good. Alright, so that's Muscovy sorted. Oh, sorry, not Muscovy, but Moscow sorted. We can go ahead and now send this back to protecting trade. That'll do fine, make us a little bit of money again. Let's see how much it'll cost if we are to embrace. Oh, 984 ducats. Well, the good news is our loans are going to be quite sizable, so we'll easily have that. So it's just a matter of gaining enough power and waiting enough time so we can pick that up. In fact, that'll be the end of the year that we can pick this up. Oh, and we already have Miltech 10. Right, before I completely forgot we did that in the last episode, so if we do want to develop, we can develop some manpower. In fact, oh, you know what? We are going to go for a new idea group. So we've got quantity and religious. What would we go for next? You know, part of me almost wants to go back to a military focus for a bit. We'll need some administrative power as we core up land as we progress east. We'll need diplomatic power to annex our vassals as well as do our Siberian frontiers. So maybe, just maybe, it's worth doing another military idea. Alright, so let's see. Offensive, that'd be land shock, that's not bad. Recruitment time's good. Land fire leader is also appreciated. Bonus prestige is nice. And that 20% siege ability, ooh, that's very good, as well as that extra discipline. Army recovery. You know what? I may have just sold myself on offensive ideas from the get-go. Could also go ahead with religious ideas and pick up the missionary strength versus heretics, as well as religious unity. That's not terrible. Either that or we could go quality, potentially. Some extra combat ability, ship durability, less attrition, and I do like that artillery combat ability. And it also comes with discipline. And siege ability and morale damage. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Policy. I do like that policy quite a fair bit. Defensive. I don't know if that's going to be an issue. Extra morale of armies is nice. Again, more prestige from land battles is good. Extra maneuver could be useful to traverse such a large nation. Land maintenance is also not too bad. Let's see. Fort maintenance is nice. Fort defense is also pretty good. Reinforced speed is solid. And garrison size, as well as hostile attrition. And attrition for enemies is rather good. But what would that pair with? That would pair with religious for unrest and attrition for enemies. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning more towards offensive ideas. But you never know. It could be worth going for quality. We might also, yeah, after a little bit, maybe our next idea group might be a diplomatic idea. Espionage could be a good one. Same with either trade or diplomatic. Any of those top three are probably a good call. But again, we'll get to that when we do, so we'll leave that there. Oh, never. We were going to go ahead and we're going to help the institution here in this state. Let's pop in a little bit of extra military tech. That'll do a reasonable amount. Let's go. No, it was thinking a little bit more power, but either way. Hopefully that makes things a little bit cheaper. Again, we want it to expand as far as possible because I'm fairly certain the discount only comes with the provinces that have the institution within them. not partial growth. So it is, yeah, it is something to take note of. But either way, we did that. And I think, what have we got? Conversion successful. That is very good. Albania is doing things that I don't care about. So that now makes this place rather nice and... Oh no, we converted the province beside. Yeah, unrest is now really low. Yeah, we no longer have that +6 from that active missionary. Religious unity will also be decreasing, and then it's just separatism. So realistically, that's what? No, let's give it a month and we'll double check. Although, let's make sure we keep on converting. Let's go for, let's see, 17 for a half. It's still more efficient to go with these Sunnis, so I guess we're going to go ahead and do that. Not that it makes a difference considering our relationship with heretics and heathens. So, just go with the most unification possible first. Alright, so there we go. That is the next month. Let's see how we're doing here. -99, it looks like. Yeah, non-accepted culture and separatism will be... what's that? 13.5. Almost, yeah, 13 3/4 of unrest. But we have 3, almost 4... Yeah, realistically, I don't think we're expecting any more revolts from this location anymore now that we've converted. So that's very good to see. A couple of rebels are still willing to fire up over there, but that's not a big issue either. We'll just keep on converting as we go. Trying to see where we went so poorly with our patriarchal authority. I thought we were much higher up, but I guess we've just done a couple of events that aren't too beneficial for us. Alright, 1518. That should be the right year for technology. Yes, colonialism. That's what we need. So let's go ahead and we will embrace. It's 998 and 800th of a ducat. So let's go over to the boyars. Let's go ahead and ask them for some money. So whereabouts are we? We want... oh, sorry, burgers, not the boyars. My bad. There it is. We want our indebted to the burgers. Yep, take 5 year loans at 1% interest. And that'll disappear automatically. So that is all well and good. Let's go ahead and see how much money we have. Oh, look at that. Almost 2,000 ducats. That is quite beautiful. So, let's embrace. That'll save us our money. Let's go ahead and become level 10 tech. So we can go ahead and become Russia. We'll also pick this up for a nice little discount as well. And we still have power in the bank. So, we can pick up a new idea group. We can also become Russia. Let's go ahead and get that done first. That is what we really want. So national reform will give us national manpower plus 20%, monthly autonomy change by 0.05, yearly absolutism by 0.5, extra governing capacity, and a Streltsy force limit fraction plus 20%. And we become an empire. So let's go ahead. Oh, and we even get permanent claims on a whole bunch of places. Well then, let's go ahead and do just that. Government reform abolished, no worries. Let's go ahead and estate privileges have disappeared. That is no longer an issue. And do we gain their new traditions and ambitions? Yes, we do. Give us those Siberian frontiers. So let's go ahead and see. Wait a second. Okay, so we can go there. We can go there. And we can go there. Okay. For some reason I thought it wasn't there, but that's okay. That's only 19 Diplo, so we'll go ahead and get all of these going in tandem. Make sure that we are making some beautiful progress there. We can't go ahead and do this here, but that's fine. As we do finish these, what do we call them? Our settlements, that will unlock the next fog of war alongside, so that's not bad. There's also Mongolia, who is... Ooh. What's going on here? Defender against Ming in the conquest? Ooh. Well, 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 well. You know what? I think we go ahead and fight in Mongolia. Yeah, they're being beaten up. We can search out this bit a little bit more. I think that this is going to be exactly what we want. So, yeah, with a fairly stable nation back home, I think that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and make sure we turn off these advancement edicts. This should be none, and I believe this one here can probably go to protect trade, given that that is where we have a few, well, that's where we have a province with a harbour, of which we can upgrade as well. You know what? We're at peace. Let's go ahead and do that now. That'll be advantageous. Let's see, what else can we do? National decisions. Make St. Petersburg the capital. The capital. No idea what just happened there. That'll lose us some money, but gain prestige. Ooh. Let's see. This will give us missionary strength and tolerance for heretics goes down. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And indulgence. Tolerance of heretics, but ability goes up. You know what? I don't think it really matters. But had I have thought about it, I would have rather save a little bit of money from that upgrade, and we would have just moved to Never. That would have been rather ideal. Although, you know what? It is kind of expensive to move away from here. That will increase our governing capacity for here. Our governing cost, I should say. Yeah, because at the moment it's only 0.8. But you know what? It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, we'll work on that. Let's see. How much money do we need? Gaining 0.68. I think we fight Mongolia. We beat them up for some money as well, and that should cover the difference, I dare say. So we'll leave that be for now. And then, yeah, we're going to leave the rest of those decisions. We do have a mission fulfilled, so we can now go ahead and... cost of reducing war exhaustion until the end of the game, it goes down by 20%. Because we have the Russian Orthodox Church declares independence. Very cool. So let's go ahead and get that done. What do we have here? Administrative power and patriarchal authority. People like us more. We gain a claim on Constantinople. Ooh. Or Constantinople from the Turks. Wait a second. Oh, it is our destiny. We can get a permanent claim. Well, you know what? Permanent claims are very beautiful. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We will lose all of our patriarchal authority, but I don't think that's a big issue for us. Yeah, being able to expand and have all of those set as cores will be fantastic. We'll do that. So that'll give us a whole heap of claims that we don't have to worry about. We have also unlocked... What is this? Weather and the Troubles. Okay. Complete the Time Against Troubles disaster or reach the Age of Absolutism without triggering. Then we can recruit a few more things, Russian Revolution and whatever have you. And I think that's fairly good, so... What to do? I guess, we can pick up that idea group. We may as well. Let's see what to do. I was expecting a larger necessity for diplomatic power, so maybe we don't go for the military idea. Let's see. Flames could be really nice for expanding out east. Aggressive expansion could also help us there. Siege ability also goes nicely with the spy network construction. More diplomats and advisor cost goes down. You know what? Yeah, I think... monthly favor growth is also pretty good. Spy action cost modifier is also decreased at the end, and this would pair well with quantity ideas. So that'll give us national manpower and mercenary manpower, as well as extra missionary strength with religious. Yeah, you know what? I think that that's what we're going to go for. It does come with a little bit of extra siege ability. Spy network could be really useful. Claims on entire states will be nice. Another diplomat has been rather painful not having more, although we are up to 3 now. Yeah, but all in all, I think this is going to be good. And that extra foreign spy detection could also be nice, and yearly corruption reduction. Yeah, we're going for espionage. That'll do very nicely. And then, because we're ahead of time, we can pick up as many of these as we so desire until our power disappears. Alright, Defender of the Faith is now an option as well. Let's see, that'll cost us a fair bit of money. That would give us a few bonuses. An extra missionary, monthly war exhaustion goes down, prestige, and missionary maintenance cost. But you know what? I'm really looking forward to maybe switching over to Never. That could be a good thing for our nation. Although I do see here, we're out of patriarchal authority because of our previous event. So what we're going to do, before I forget, can we cease to consecrate a metropolitan? No. That's already been consecrated, so we can't. I guess you have to have the patriarchal authority. I thought it could be a little bit gamey if we did go ahead and remove it while it is reduced down to nothing, but it's always worth a check, just in case. You know, I don't like to think that it is the corruption that the game speaks of being able to manifest itself on the actual board. Alright, so that's not bad. Let's get our rebels ready to... Sorry, not our rebels. Our soldiers ready to fight rebels. We need... Let's just zoom out. What have we got? We have rebels over... Okay, so you guys are popping up over here. 1.2% chance. That's not really worth it for the Cossacks. That is curious. Why on earth are you upset? Religious unity and autonomy has been decreased. I don't remember doing that, but you know what? That's fine. It's fairly non-existent, so I don't think that that will be an issue. Let's see. Muscovite. Let's go ahead and check out these guys. The unrest is again from decreased autonomy. That's all right. Yeah, 1.6% chance that... Yeah, I don't see this going anywhere anytime soon. Let's see, what else have we got? That's practically non-existent. And then these guys are also practically non-existent. Okay, well then if that's the case, then we don't really need to keep people around to deal with this. No, by the end of the year, that'll go down to 0.2, and then after that, it'll be gone. The others will decrease over time, so we don't need that either. Let's get our troops in position. Let's shuffle over there. Actually, you know what? Maybe we don't need all of those men. Alright, let's just check Mongolia's strength. They have 24,000 men, not much else. Their truces are with people that don't seem to have allies. Nope, they do not seem to have allies. Alright then, fantastic. Let's go ahead and we'll grab this 25,000 stack. We'll march them over here and cancel drilling. You fellows can do the same thing as well. Wait, that was the furthest one, and you were closer. Fantastic. You fellows are A-okay as you are. Alright then, we'll just march our troops up over here. We will get a little bit of morale brought up, and we'll go to war with Mongolia. Well, it looks like Karadel is in good relations, so let's go ahead and recall our diplomat there. Mamluks are no longer a rival. Oh, this is good. Considering their strength down here, I'm rather happy. So let's go ahead and we'll revoke our embargo upon them. That'll be... Here we are, revoke embargo. We do need a new rival, so let's see. Who could we pick? Commonwealth or Spain? Well, I know who we're going to get to go to war with first, and it's probably going to be the Commonwealth. Their army is 24% stronger than ours. Their navy is greater. But realistically, we have more intelligence than the AI, right? Surely we do. And in fact, you know what? This might even help us out with the Ottomans. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make them our rivals. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We cannot embargo them because we are at peace with them. Let's see. Ming, you guys, you're still struggling with 0 manpower, but it is what it is. We'll start going ahead and... Oh, we don't actually have claims on Mongolia. Oh. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and start spying on them, because we certainly need to have a little bit of an idea on how to fight them. So let's go ahead and let's send a spy. Spy network will do nicely. Looks like knowledge sharing from Belarus. Oh, sure, that will give us a little bit of extra cash. We'll make back on some of our money that we spent to gain it. Yeah, I think all in all, we're not doing too badly. No, I think we're doing fairly good. But you know what? That is a good spot to call things for today. We have a clear, decisive direction that we want to travel. We're already getting to a point where we can use our Siberian frontiers. And hopefully we can fix up some of this border gore as time goes by. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content. And I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.